Yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Um, you right on time. It's six p.m. Like I said, it was gonna start. Hey man. Boku no Hero Academia. I um, I meant to do this earlier, but I had to take a little nap, man. I had to take a little nap when I got home. So uh, we got it poppin'. We got it poppin'. But anyway, guys. Anyway, My Hero Academia chapter 158. Last chapter we left off that was Infinity 100%. I believe that's what the name of the chapter was. Shout out to people in the chat. See my boy Dustin in here. What's popping, bro? Anime West Reviews, Smokey, Off Screen Oda, Bow, Russell Jones. Appreciate you guys being here, man. Smash J was here. Tom, Entity, Cam. My Hero Reaction. Who hacked Brago's channel now, man? It's time. I told you guys, man. I'm about to get real serious with the My Hero Academia. Like, so expect some like discussions and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? After I do the reaction, I'm sending the link out and have a short conversation about it. See if anybody wants to jump in. I don't know. Like I said, this is kind of late. You know, everybody's pretty much done their reactions and stuff, but we'll see. So let me get right into it without further delay. All right, so 158, page 1. You guys should be able to follow along somewhat. All right. Paranormality, a never before seen mysterious mutation that quickly spread among the peoples. And the name of the chapter was Chisaki's Abnormal Compassion. Chisaki is Overhaul. So, according to one theory, it was unknown. It was an unknown virus that spread throughout the world, carried by mice. But there is no clear evidence that backs that theory. The origin of all quirks? Well, here's the thing. Because people's like, I don't know if there's anybody out there that's saying, hey, we already know the origin of quirks. I mean, technically we don't, because what they said that the first quirk was like a baby that was glowing. All right, so that baby had to get it from somewhere. So if this is the origin of quirks, you know, that would be cool. That'd be dope. So just one of many lines of reasoning surrounding paranormality. Disease. Neither you nor Eri understand the value of her power. By developing a quirk, you make leaps forward. Through extensive research, I have been able to extract Eri's power and successfully brought it to its pinnacle. So he's basically saying that through research and through everything that he's done, he's kind of amplified Eri's powers. So he's awakened Eri's powers. Chisaki. Shout out to Overhaul, man. What if we get a face reveal here? That would be interesting, right? Especially considering what's happened in the One Piece chapter. And the result is not merely the ability to rewind the body. No, but a flow that runs even deeper. The flow that brought about our kind, the ability to rewind back to before the mutation happened. That is the power that lives within Eri. Wow, wait. Oh, I was just saying that, like, so she can really just take away quirks completely. All right, the power to extinguish one's quirk factor, returning them to normalcy. Quick thing on the quirk factor. I'm not sure how many people remember this. This is something that was discussed when Sun Eater got shot. And they discussed the difference between Sun Eater, what happened with him, and what Eraserhead does. So I guess with Sun Eater's quirk factor, like when he got shot, it kind of got damaged, so it could not operate. And the quirk factor, that's kind of like the basis of how like everyone's quirk kind of operates. With Eraserhead, he just temporarily disables it from activating. So he doesn't destroy it. So the quirk factor, he completely taking away the quirk factor means he's taking away your quirk. So this is kind of next level stuff. I mean, we saw that Overhaul is kind of hinting towards that, but let's move on. The power to destroy this world, built on top of quirks. The power to destroy the way of things. That is Eri. This is interesting to me because for me, I'm like, with this way of thinking, would Stain get behind this? because Stain doesn't like Stain. He likes heroes as far as like he likes true heroes, right? And if you start taking away quirks, you take away quirks from the people that they're just heroes just for the money. Then I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure if Stain will be behind this. On page 4. What? Hey, heroes, police, she's not a product made for brats like you who can't appreciate her value. Hmm. I want to see how Decky, Eddie and Decky. I want to see how Decky does here. Uh, he got sent flying. Yo, in that panel on page 5, Deku looks like um Kirishima. Eddie's power is getting strong. She doesn't know how to stop it, just like the first time. I used one for all. She doesn't know how to control it and basically has her foot stuck on the gas pedal. Can you lend me your strength? Deku's strong. So Toga is here, and my boy, is that Twice? I don't know if you guys remember Twice backstory. I really enjoyed it. Where Twice basically said he's been multiplied so much he's not sure if he himself is the original. Random, but let's go. Um, let's see. Well, what did I expect breaking in from the front? So unlike me. Go on ahead, Uravity. Get Night Eye to the ambulance. I'm not sure how I feel about the name Uravity. I'm still like, keep him stable and avoid removing his spike in his stomach. Now go. Damn. Let's see here. You got into another fight, Chisaki. Oh, we're about to go into some backstory. They're saying the guy is in critical condition. I had to take care of an idiot who was stepping on our turf. There are more and more of them who aren't aware of us. We've got to make our presence known to them. You've started a secret venture and kept it from me, haven't you? I told you not to get involved with those drugs, didn't I? I understand that you're just trying to repay the kindness that was shown to you, but you're going overboard like you always do. You must not stray from my path. If we just cling to our ideals, it'll lead to our extinction. Why won't he understand? Maybe Pop's just not thinking about anything at all. Who is that? Who is that? Hold up. I saw a comment said like that he kicked him. I guess that's why Toga reacted that way. All right, let's move on. I'll come back. Well, the idea of Yakuza restoring the underworld is just detached from reality. I will definitely make it happen. If I can accomplish my idea, then the 8 precepts will definitely. Well, first we'll take the incomplete products that we have been refining through the research process and give the outside world a taste. Let me see. Oh, that's Chrono, right? That's Chrono. The ability to render those hero types powerless. There are people out there who want that ability. Fueled by hunger, they'll be willing to purchase the completed product from us at high prices. A product that completely extinguishes quirks. And once that starts to go around, we can dangle a serum that rewinds the damage and restores lost quirks. For the hero side, we offer the serum, and to the villain side, guns and bullets. With Eddie's body at the center, we can monopolistically. That's not a word that's used often. Monopolistically control the market. And if we do that, then the Yakuza, the 8 precepts can emerge from the darkness. And Chisaki, I already told you no. To do that to the girl, what are humans to you? If you're going to disobey our way of thinking, then you should just leave. No. All I want to do is repay you for taking me in. Enough is enough. Just shut up and watch. I owe a great debt to Pop. All of those fake disease heroes who have chased him into a corner. If my plan proceeds accordingly and we are able to grow our numbers, then restoration will be possible. Look forward to it, Pop. So even as Pop told him no, he still wanted to do it. Huh. Every last one of you is missing the big picture. So I think Overhaul has completely just removed humanity from how he's viewing things, right? He just wants to see he just wants to like complete his goals and his ideals. Um I don't I mean, of course that's flawed, but he and then the person he wants to repay is saying, "Yo, you're tripping." Like, that's not what we're about, but he still wants to do it. So, oh man. Let's see here. What I'm trying to destroy is this world, the very structure that makes it so. And instead, you fake heroes irrationally fixated on this tiny notion of justice that sits in front of your eyes. Deku in this panel looks like fat gum. He wants to destroy this world. He doesn't want to destroy the world. I mean, the thing is, you want to destroy this world, but it's like the way you want to go about it, it's terribly flawed. Stay out of my way. Oh, hold up. I'm sure of it. When you take damage, you disassemble and reassemble yourself to recover. But at 100% speed, I can take advantage of that gap and not give you the chance to recover again. Damn. If I can't even save a little girl standing right before my eyes, oh my, then how can I possibly become a hero that saves everyone? Night Eye. Deku's gonna get killed. Is that true? That is the unchangeable future that I saw. But this is. Oh shit! The fist that opens up the future. Wow. So we are gonna get a face reveal next chapter. Um, that's dope. That's dope. I mean, Deku is changing the future here. I would like some more, I guess, some more information on how exactly he's able to change the future, or is it Night Eye's whole philosophy behind the future changing is flawed? That's what I'm thinking because with him, the future pretty um, it's pretty set in stone, and I don't feel like he's ever challenged that. He's never really challenged that whole idea that once he sees the future, it's done because he seems like the type to, I don't know, once it's done, he's gonna like do everything in his power to like not mess with it because sometimes when you mess with the future, things get even worse. So this was a fantastic chapter. This is great. I think One Piece is better, definitely. Um, no, I saw the bottom of the panel. I like how they worded it as well. Hirokoshi will be taking a break to collect more data. So there will be a break next issue. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at breaks. I think I get frustrated with Oda's breaks because of how many there are. back to back to back, that gets frustrating. But overall, I'm not mad at breaks. When I say back to back to back, I mean like, we get like 3 weeks, then a break. Then it was one time, it was like after like a Shonen Jump break, and then we got a chapter, and there was another break. That gets that gets annoying. That really gets annoying. Um, Let me see here. I'm gonna shoot out a link to a few people. I'm gonna see who's willing to join. We chat for a little bit. I want to make a few videos, a few recorded videos on One Piece. As far as my thoughts on the chapter, I want to do that. My thoughts on the chapter, and wait. Can you guys hear me? Hold up. It said audio got low. What about now, guys? What about now? Is my audio still low? Yo, hold up. I didn't even touch my mic. I didn't even touch my mic. Yo, oh shit. I think that was, damn it. That was probably, yeah. Yo, no. Hold up. I'm gonna get some people in here. I'm gonna get some people in here real quick. But nah, the chapter was good. Like I was saying, I want to record a few videos. It's still low? Really? Hold up. Is it really still low? All people here never talk about My Hero Academia. Nah, hold up. Hey, my bad, yo, my bad. I tell you, man, my bad, yo. My bad, fam. Yeah, I'm just saying. I didn't know. Um, oh man, I can't wait to actually record these videos I have planned just because of like my idea, the whole idea I have behind like Katakuri. I mean, I talked about it a bit on stream earlier. But yeah. Um, Braga, it's still super low. Is it still low? Let me know if it's low. Let me know if it's still low so I can fix that. Oh shit! Let me get my headphones. Yo.
What's good?
Yo. What's good, guys?
I was lost in the sauce when now I'm
What's
found.
good?
Sauce
What's
guy.
up?
What's good, bro?
What's popping?
What's good, man?
Oh
Been a
man.
long time coming, my
I
nigga.
know. Finally we got it done, man. We got to get you in more streams for sure, bro.
Word.
How y'all doing today?
But yeah, chat was lit, fam.
Your chat was clean.
Yeah. What do you guys think about it?
I think that Overhaul's motivations, they're kind of screwed.
Of course.
Like to the fact that he wants to do it for his surrogate father,
Yeah.
but like his dude told him no. And he still goes and do it to the point where like it feels like he's kind of disrespecting him, like the person that he's trying to repay, you know? So it's kind of confusing as to his motivations.
I agree.
Yeah, like, it makes sense why he's doing it, but like his method is the problem.
I mean, that's what I was saying. It's like with his method, like as far as his ideals, it's like I guess like you want to change this world, but then the thing is, I think what he's doing, he's masking it, saying it's for Pops, but it's really for him. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm doing it for him, but I really want to do this for me, because he's like, oh, we're gonna have the serum and we're gonna have guns. So it's just like he just wants to be in the middle of it all. Like you don't really like, what are you really fixing if you're giving them the serum anyway? It's just like you just want to be in the middle of it. So I just like. I don't know, Overhaul. I don't know about your whole.
It's kind of crazy because you say like he wants to change this world pretty much, but at the same time you're making money off of it. You know, like you monopolizing the market. Is like that don't seem to correlate with the vision that you giving us. You know.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yo.
It was good, Dustin.
No,
What's good, fam?
Doing good, bro.
What up, Dustin?
What's good, bro?
We're just talking about that Overhaul's ideals as far as like it's kind of twisted.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. What do y'all think about him actually putting his dad in a coma to forcibly repay the nigga? Like that was crazy.
It's for, like I said, he's using his dad, but it's for him. It's like it's not for his dad. Like that's what you've tricked yourself into thinking like you're doing it for your dad, and you're like trying to convince yourself, no, I'm doing it for him. I'm doing it for him. But it's like, bro, you're not. He told you no. Like it's fine, you know. And then he even like looked at him like, yo, what are humans to you if you're gonna do that to that girl? And you know, I think Overhaul has kind of just removed like humanity from it. He's like, yo, man, this is my goal. This is what I want to accomplish. So, while I understand you trying to change the world because of maybe growing up and stuff like that, that's not ideal. That's not how you go about it. I was talking about like Stain, and if Stain would agree with it, like 100% Stain would be like, yo, you're a fraud. Because you're not doing it for the right reasons.
No.
Yeah. You're not doing it for the right reasons, bro.
Stain catching with that nigga, Stain gonna chop off his head.
Stain gonna be like, what? So you're doing it for money? Is that's why you're doing it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
oh yeah, you got to die, fam.
Pretty much. What did you think?
I like how it's a legit evil ass plan though. Like it's like on some government shit. Like he's like you say, he's getting into like for money. Like he's making it to where not only it fucks up the society, but also it's like, nah, I'm not just fucking over the heroes. Y'all can get y'all quirk back, but y'all gotta pay.
Word.
Right.
Like,
when I think about it, I think about like
Overhaul. This is Overhaul. Overhaul is a hustler. That's what he is.
Yeah. Initially, when he had his own plan, I was thinking about like Dofi. You know, Dofi was supplying like Kaido with a smile, and we all speculate that he had like Whitebeard's medicine was his as well. You know, as far as like that was probably from him. So it's like it feels like with Overhaul, he just wants to be in the center of everything. He just wants to be connected everywhere and just be the guy to go to, kind of like the king of the underworld, per se. And and it's like he's trying to use his dad for it. But I'm not buying it. What do you guys think about Deku versus Overhaul in this chapter, though?
It was good, baby.
It was good.
Steve out of nowhere.
Deep ass voice.
Right. I mean, I think I wanted some more clashes, I guess. But I understand like why they had the backstory in there to kind of give us a perspective of everything.
But like you said, you wanted some more clashes, but I think it's good where it's at. You gotta think about it. Deku is using 100% right now. He's supposed to like splat this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not supposed to be no back.
Well, it's his. But the thing is,
seeing the way Mirio dealt with him, I think that nigga Deku 100% supposed to really watch this nigga.
Well, the thing is, it's his 100%. You know what I mean? So it's like I feel like his 100% isn't the same as All Might's 100%.
I mean, I think stronger, right? His 100% should be stronger.
It should be stronger, but the thing is, it's like 100% of like the maximum of his like body's output. I don't feel like it's gonna be the same of All Might's 100%. I feel like it's still like so with Deku's 100%.
Yeah, he's still premature with it.
Yeah, it's still a percentage of what All Might's
that makes sense.
So I guess like when you're looking at it, you're like, 100% of like All Might should like completely wash Overhaul, but I don't feel like it's on that level yet. I remember like with something that happened where it was like he was like 100% he used, but then All Might kind of referenced like, he can only muster 5% still. Remember, like he used it in like a tournament, and he used 100%, like he blew his arm off, and then All Might's like, he can only muster 5%. So I'm like, I think that's still like the scale there. I mean, his
quirk hasn't hit puberty yet. That's what it is.
Yeah. You're right about that, cause like.
Hey, that mega creature creeping me the fuck out. It just smiles like that.
That's a pretty pick.
I thought he was on camera at first, but then I was like, no, it nigga
like that.
That's exactly. But yeah, I think you're right about that, Brago. Like when he said that he was talking about when he used 100%, his 100% isn't 100% yet.
He still has a way to go. So that's what's scary about Deku, where it's like right now he's using like 5, 10, 20%, but that's like really just like basically the tip of the iceberg with what he can do with his powers. So that's kind of scary.
So it's only 100% of what he can muster at this time.
Right. But
I remember a couple of chapters ago when we first saw it, or was it last chapter? Like people was complaining because they was like, "Well, damn, we don't got nothing to look forward to at the end of the series." But then other people was like, "This not gonna be end of series Deku," and I was thinking it ain't gonna be end of series Deku because the strength ain't the only thing that's gonna come into play in terms of his power. But now we know for fact when you brought up like the quote from Overhaul, that his 100% isn't even 100% yet.
Another thing also is
So-
like when we
so
think about
definitely
that,
not in the
you
series.
think about like Gon, right? When Gon went to like, oh, this is the end. Like this is Gon if he trained for a bunch of years. This is Gon if he trained for a bunch of years, not learning anything else new, right? That's like Gon like training for that many years, still having that one technique. So it's like even
Wow,
Gon
thanks
like,
for spoiling me.
oh
Ah,
fuck,
come on.
you're not caught up to Hunter x Hunter, bro.
I'm just playing.
I'm like, what? I'm like,
I'm just playing.
Wait, what happened?
I
You
said,
sure didn't ask no questions before dropping the biggest spoiler.
nah,
in the
niggas should
series.
know.
Wait, what?
Niggas should know the Hunter x Hunter
Man,
guys
if
already.
you haven't seen Hunter x Hunter by now, I don't know
I'm
what
sorry. That was
real
2011.
talk,
Hey, I
Come on.
just
Come on.
now watched it last December, bro.
I mean, they've only had 20 years of hiatus, so
I mean,
time.
it's time to catch up, bro. I mean, you know, but it's like that where it's like, what's his name? Gon, once he gets to that level, he's gonna be a lot stronger than what we saw versus P2 because he's gonna be learning shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
That is a good
Yeah.
comparison.
Definitely.
You're gonna have like different techniques.
Yeah, he's gonna have a bunch of different
But
techniques.
see, the only
Exactly.
reason I see what Brago's saying, the only reason I kind of disagree with that is because it was always shown Deku could always use his full power, but it's just like he couldn't control it. But at the same time, it's also shown the arc. The reason why I kind of agree is because Deku can go past 100%, so it's possible he can go further than what he.
That's
is
what I'm saying. Like All Might can go past
Yeah.
100%. Remember, All Might said like, we just go
Go
plus
beyond.
ultra, go
Plus
beyond.
ultra, baby.
So it's like, at first it didn't make sense, but it's just like, oh, it's like because of the power that they have, it's always like a limitless supply of power they can gain access to. So it's
I
like,
feel like that's an underrated moment, man. Like every time I see that, like when
It's great.
when he
It's a
pulled
great
back that
moment.
fist,
It's a
when he
great
pulled
moment.
Back that fist, and he, I'm like, oh,
that whole episode was dope, bro.
Oh my
That whole
goodness.
episode was dope. I think before that though, seeing Eraserhead going against all those dudes, man, that was just like iconic for me. It's like, hey, this man is
Yeah.
pulling them off solo.
the nigga is
Hey,
out.
Brago, what you think about people getting kind of mad about the fact that Mirio probably can get his quirk back because of the serum?
The thing is, when Mirror gets his quirk back, listen, Aries' powers, they're not complete. She doesn't know how to control it. So if he does get his quirk back, it's going to be when he first got his quirk where he doesn't have control over, like, the consciousness of it. So it's going to bring him back completely to, like, the beginning of the training. So,
No. I mean the serum. It's supposed to be a serum that-
I dislike that theory.
oh, he's talking about using
I
this,
very much dislike that theory.
the serum?
Yeah, it's a serum that Overhaul said that he. Yeah, like they saying that might because they say Overhaul has it already, so that might be a way for Mirio to just get his quirk back. If
Wait, did he say he has it already, or he said, like, we'll...
Well, somebody pointed out they said in that bullet case the serum was in there.
Word.
Did this?
For real, I gotta go back and look at that then.
I have to look at that because
Yeah,
he said he
I
would,
gotta
like...
Go back and look at that.
He said we will experiment and create a serum. I didn't think he would have the serum already because I feel like all his efforts have been put into like the power to destroy it. I didn't think they would started working on a serum yet. I mean, it would make sense if he does have a serum.
But honestly, I don't want Mirio to get his powers back.
I don't.
I don't.
I
like Mirio. Mirio is one of my favorite characters right now. But it's just like if he gets his quirk back, then what was all that sacrifice for? You know?
I feel
the
like
thing
I
is,
feel like the sacrifice still matters.
Yeah.
It's just that
I agree.
It's just that he's fortunate to get it back.
that just grew his character.
I
pretty
mean,
much.
he went in with it without knowing that he would get his quirk back, so the sacrifice is still valid.
Right. He didn't expect to
that's
get his quirk
Like,
back.
if you go to war to lay your life on the line, but you don't die, it's like that don't mean your sacrifice is wasted or the sacrifice don't matter.
I am
But if you go to war and you get your leg blown off and then you get it reattached when you come back, it's like
But that but what if you get a prosthetic?
That don't mean your sacrifice was pointless.
What if you get a prosthetic leg?
I am upset that Night Eye is not dying yet. I feel like you get impaled through the back.
Yeah, I'm a little iffy about that. I really thought he was gonna die.
You know, I don't know. Hirikoshi seems like he's really careful with characters, kind of like Oda in a way, where it's like if he kills a character, it's gonna be in a really like dramatic way, and he's kind of saving these characters
That
at
was
this
pretty
point.
dramatic.
hey y'all better put some respect on Night Eye's durability feats.
Man, come on.
Does he have any? Does he have any?
hey, that nigga Dan said he knows somebody to live in his neighborhood without a face, bro. So that nigga Night Eye, I think he should be all right.
Without a face?
He gonna be good
He said he's living
What?
without a face.
without a face.
Oh shit!
What does that even mean? I'm not sure.
I don't know, bro. But apparently, there's a nigga.
Damn, I bet his selfie game weak.
Oh, no.
I bet his selfie game weak,
Like his
fam.
eyes, nose, and mouth behind his skin or something. Like what?
I don't know what it means, bro. Maybe he a Vietnam vet or something.
This nigga stupid.
I bet you his favorite song is "Mask Off."
Oh,
Oh, no.
damn. I don't even know it.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe his face did get blown off, but sure he has like some semblance of a face, I guess.
he probably got like one eye.
Like
one
Anybody else get hype when Deku fucking
As long as
that nigga all the way up in the air like that? That shit was
I wasn't honestly.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what was
was-
happening there.
It was funny.
Like when he kicked him, I wasn't sure what was happening. I was like, okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, the whole fight was kind of confusing.
Yeah.
Like the
Go ahead.
art was kind of weird. Like in the battle, like I don't know, like
Deku
I don't
looked
know
like
if it was
Fat
me.
Gum a lot of times. He looked like
Yeah,
Fat
it
Gum.
was a little weird. It was a little
He
weird.
looked like
He
Kirishima.
kicked that nigga to another neighborhood.
Yeah.
this really points out. This shit really points out just how OP Overhaul's quirk is. Because if you can take punches like that and just you know what I'm
This
saying,
is
reform and you
Oh, yeah.
not damaged anymore. It's like, bro, what?
Yeah.
True.
I mean,
If you're not fast like Deku, if you can't speed blitz him, you can't beat Overhaul. Honestly,
Unless you can just beat him in one hit. But other than that, I think
yeah, you have to one shot Overhaul.
Yeah, Overhaul.
unless you're Mirio.
Oh yeah, I was about to say,
But still, yeah, Mirio
Mirio's
still
getting in
didn't
that
beat
ass.
him. But still, Mirio still didn't beat him. Like
He was
all the way.
whooping his ass.
Like even though Mirio was giving him them work, all he had to do was reform and goddamn shave off the damage, and boom, we back at it.
He was damaged though. That nigga wasn't showing reforming.
The thing is because Mirio was right there and nothing he was doing was affecting Mirio.
Yeah.
You know, so Mirio was like giving it to him like back to back to back. And he was like, yo, what the fuck? Like I can't do anything against this guy.
He only won because he cheated.
And also, Overhaul might have a stamina
Pretty
issue.
much.
So he probably can't. You know, constantly reform himself over and over again. It probably just seemed like it's endless because you haven't been pushed to that limit.
But check this out though, Steve-O. He took the damage from fucking Mirio, and then he combined himself with one of his little homies.
Yep.
And then after that, he combined himself with this big homie. Then he did it again in the air. Like, come on, fam.
But then once Eddie took him out,
Yeah, but that's only 3 times. But what if his limit is like 15?
that's still a
Yeah,
lot of
3
times.
But you see the scale. You see the scale again reforming his body with this big dude. Like, come on, man.
That's worse than
I
my.
I'm not saying it's infinite, but he got a couple more of those respawns in the pocket.
Definitely.
That's worse than my guy from Naruto that had the 6 hearts.
Kakuzu?
Kakazu.
Yeah, Kakuzu.
Yeah.
Like that was crazy how to kill his.
That's
dude
my favorite fight of Naruto.
Nigga
Real?
sleep on that nigga Kakashi, man. Kakashi took out one of that nigga hearts before he could even use them, man.
I mean, Kakashi.
If Kakuzu was a regular guy, Kakashi would have killed him right then and there.
Oh yeah.
I mean, was Kakazu that like careless because
But
he knew
anyway.
he had like a bunch of hearts? You know, like if you got a bunch of them, it's like he's still like it's whatever.
I don't think he was careless. I think Kakashi just got him.
I mean, Kakashi's a legend anyway. A
Yeah,
lot of people.
Kakashi just got him. Like because the dude didn't even know Kakashi was there at all. He's like, oh my god, how could this guy sneak up on me like that?
I mean, that's true.
Facts.
I mean, I don't know. A lot of people like give Kakashi shit just because of like I guess where he scaled after Shippuden. It kind of seemed like he got weaker, or like he didn't like really show out like we expected him to as far as the jutsu and shit like that.
But I mean, that's not his fault. You know what I mean? It's like that's like Kishimoto's fault.
I mean,
Like he just wrote all these
Yeah.
other characters like to be ridiculously overpowered,
Yeah.
and just forgot about like it even seems like the story like isn't even really about ninjas. Like after a certain point, it's like
it's about gods.
it's really Godzilla. It's like Godzilla and like
I mean, that's true. I mean, after a certain point, it became like Shippuden should have been called like Naruto and Sasuke.
Yeah.
Because it's
It
like
should have just been called. It should have been called the love for Sasuke because that's all it was about. Naruto trying to get his boyfriend back.
Yeah, that nigga Kishi just forgot about all the side characters, bro.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like I said, I mean, Naruto and Sakura's like love for Sasuke was like just overly just weird. Where it's like, come on, like at what point do you say like, alright, this nigga don't fuck with us, yo? We just gotta,
Word.
say, like I remember the time
I would have been gave up on a nigga.
I'm like, I'm done. Like Sakura after he tried to kill her and shit. So yo, like what? Like, you take me with you, and then you try to kill me. Like, nah, I'm good on that.
Nigga, I would if I was Naruto, I would have been done after he beat my ass at the motherfucking waterfalls. Like, nah.
the thing with that, why I
Nah.
understand why Naruto chased him after that, because Sasuke could have killed him, and he let him.
Yeah,
let him
exactly.
live. So it's
But
like,
he beat the dog shit out of me. I wouldn't been fucking. I would have been hating the rest of the series. I would have been hating. I mean, fuck that nigga Sasuke. Straight up, that would have been me.
I
The rest
don't
of the
know.
season.
I don't know. I feel like Naruto knew Sasuke could have killed him, but Naruto didn't try to hit him at that point. He just tried to scratch him. It's kind of that was the weird part.
Ooh, that would have been Naruto's character the whole time. Like, I hate you, but the village needs you.
Who, Naruto? If Naruto did a
Yeah.
complete 180? Nah. I don't know about that.
My boy Orpheus, he had came up with this like connection in the chapter. It was like with the Overhaul's plague mask, because it shows how like the rats possibly could have carried the quirk. And, rats are kind of viewed sick or whatever, so it's kind of got that like contamination effect, and he kind of wearing that plague mask because he sees quirks as like how you
A virus.
Yeah, like a virus or something.
Yeah. Okay, I feel that.
Wait,
Yeah,
say
the
that
rat-
again. Say that again.
The rats
I didn't
carried
hear
the
that.
black
My boy Orpheus, he a YouTuber. He read he like dissected the chapter, and he was like, because of it's saying that the rats, it hinted that the rats are reasons why the quirks got into existence, because they carried it. Rats carry diseases or whatever. That's why Overhaul probably wears the plague mask, because he views the quirks as like a virus. And also, it kind of explains why like the animals are able to have quirks, like Principal Nezu, the rat dude. Like if the animals the one that started it, it kind of makes sense why animals are able to have.
My point with Overhaul is like, isn't he being a bit of a hypocrite? If you hate it so much, why don't you use it on yourself?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he don't remove his own quirk, right?
Yeah, remove your own quirk. Like, if it's that bad,
but he's not gonna do that, because
No.
he's like one of those dudes, like he's like I don't know. It kind of reminds me of like sort of like dictators that like go around spouting like freedom and
Yeah,
you
all that
know
bullshit.
you know what I mean, like all
Yeah.
like all sorts of bullshit.
And
but,
you're
like,
still a
they
dictator.
like nonsense.
yeah, you're still being a dictator. So it's like all that is BS.
Like, it's like it's like racist white folks that don't see racism.
yeah, that's
Bro, y'all seen that Bobby there? We was like the inmates running the prison shit.
Oh yeah, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, they say he messed up the quote. But
hell
regardless, you just like, what? It's like, why would you even say that? Like, why would you even attempt to say some shit like that? I don't know. I feel like, I mean, again, NFL owners, rich old white men. I feel like it's just still a separation there as far as like their understanding of what's going on, and they're still kind of stuck like in how shit used to be back then, where it's like some shit was acceptable, and now it's just not. I don't know. I feel like now it's like people, because they stopped showing the anthem on TV, like they're trying to shift the narrative from it. It was like, nah, nothing's going on. Let's just move on and watch football, And it's just, I don't know. I don't. It's just a bunch of BS at this point.
Yes.
And that's all like Kaepernick. He's gonna be at the owners
Whole
meeting.
bunch of it.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
So do you think? Question. Do you think Aries' quirk could erase racism out of America? You think it rewind that shit?
Wait,
What about that too?
Okay.
wait, say that. Erase what? Erase.
Okay, I'm done.
Wait, could it rewind what?
Erase racism out of America.
I don't even think that would
I
work.
said, do you think Aries' quirk could rewind and erase racism out of America completely?
I don't
I
even
could
know
do
if that
quirks.
would work, to be honest.
I was just being funny. I was just trolling.
Nah, I feel you. Nah, I feel you. Wait, when I was reading the first page though, and they talked about the origin of all quirks. Remember when they said the first quirk was like a baby that was shining, that was glowing?
Yeah.
So it was like, what do they mean? Like, this could be the origin of all quirks. I mean, it was just like a mutation from just diseases that created a quirk. You know what I mean? Like,
Maybe the mother was like in a poor neighborhood or something. Like it had like a lot of rats around, and she got infected, and the baby came out with a quirk, and boom, something like that. Maybe.
I mean, I suppose, but then it's like
I think,
No, go ahead.
I think the mutation makes sense though, like, because that's how the diseases work. So it'd be interesting if he went that route where like it was like things got mutated with rats, and that's kind of how it came to be. I mean, of course, you got to explain it a little bit more,
Right.
but I feel like that's a dope way to do it.
Now you're right. I mean, we haven't gotten an explanation as far as like devil fruits yet. So,
but
I mean,
but also, if the mutation came from rats, then wouldn't they have a whole bunch of rats running around with quirks and shit?
Maybe it was like a certain gene.
Probably do.
Kind of when it got into the human body, it mutated into something else, and that's how quirks was born.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because like rats can have diseases and not be really be affected by it, but as soon as like it get into like another organism like human, it mixes with their gene, and because of the mutation, and then that's when the shit go out of hand.
Did they mention how Overhaul got his quirk? I'm not sure if that was.
I don't think so.
So it's like, is him getting his quirk like a result of paranormality as well? Like, because we know Eddie's power is kind of out of nowhere, right? So she got her power out of nowhere. So it's like all these like, is it gonna be a bunch of people like with quirks like these paranormality quirks? It's just like these overpowered quirks. You know what I mean? So best chapter of the year? This chapter?
Nah, I think it's the best chapter of the day. I don't think it's the best chapter.
I got One Piece over this chapter, bro.
Yeah, honestly, One Piece was great.
I know you do, but nah, man.
You don't think One Piece is better? One Piece got so much shit this chapter.
Well, people was hyping it up. I think it was an 8 out of 10. I don't think it was a 10 out of 10 though.
I think it's definitely
better.
I feel like he got more fight. I feel like we got more hype moments to come out of this fight than this. That we're gonna have to give a 10. Kind of like what Fruit be saying. Like you can't just give every chapter a 10 because it was a lot that happened. You know what I mean? It was a lot that happened, but it still wasn't a lot of like fighting.
I mean, but that's just like we can't give we shouldn't give these NBA players max contracts. But just because you're a max contract player, that's I'm still better. You got players that's better. We gonna have 10 out of 10
deserves that max.
But I just feel like My Hero was better because the writing and how it showed the character development of Overhaul's character and his twisted way of viewing things, and you seen the full capacity of Deku's power, and it's like, damn, this shit is literally like, even like you seen it from Toga's eyes, like all she could say was Deku is strong.
Nah, her mouth was just watering.
Hey, but I like both. I like both My Hero and One Piece for different reasons this week.
Yeah,
because One Piece was pure comedy.
Yeah,
like I was laughing.
It was so funny.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, I've been laughing the whole time. And then when it came to My Hero, it's been hype. Like I've been hyped to see Deku actually like finesse Overhaul with his 100%. So it's like I can't pick between the two because I like both for two different reasons.
Low key though, no spoilers, but be honest, Neverland might have had the best chapter today. But
yo, that shit was good.
I haven't read Neverland. I still gotta read Neverland, man.
Yo, check that out.
I don't know. You know what, man? Honestly, I want to wait until the Viz comes out because I don't know. When it comes to Neverland, I appreciate the Viz translations a lot more. Yeah. It feels like its own like special thing. I don't know.
Getting all that though, but
I don't know. I saw like Cliff. Cliff was saying in the chat that he's read 40 chapters and he doesn't understand the hype yet.
Wow. Well, you just don't get it, my nigga.
What?
40 chapters of what?
By chapter 10, you already know what's going on, man. And by 30, you solidify. By 30, it's solidification. If you didn't get it by then, I don't know what you're doing.
Maybe.
You say you read 40 chapters of which series?
Promise Neverland.
Oh, okay.
I think maybe it could be that he's reading too fast. Because
you gotta take that slow though.
You gotta take your time with it.
It's not like Tokyo Ghoul. Like it's not like Tokyo Ghoul where you have to like kind of like reread 1,000 times. Yes. But definitely it's something like you have to kind of go back and like understand the process of things.
Yeah, you really gotta take your time with it because I mean it's a lot of dialogue. If you try to like get through it and like binge it like quickly, I feel like you kind of miss some things.
Yeah. Wait, Brago, how far are you into Neverland before I say what I'm gonna say?
15.
I think you like 16 or something.
Yeah, chapter 15.
Okay, I can't
chapter 15. All right.
Oh, Steve, come on, that's even worse.
That's why I say let's not get into that because I didn't want to like turn into that whole conversation.
Well, another thing about My Hero, like since Aries' quirk is pretty much going out of control, like is she gonna be able to turn it off at this point? Like when they get done fighting Overhaul, when they back on the ground, is she gonna be able to turn it off?
The thing is, it's probably gonna be like something where she's like she does it out of nowhere for the first time, like yeah. I mean. Because Deku's saying that her quirk is getting stronger at this point. Like, so I'm like, all right, you're already using 100%. Is it plus ultra time?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I was about to say he got to do something because like if he's not getting himself injured, he's gonna turn back into a fucking baby or something. Like Like the longer he stay attached to her, the more dangerous it gets for him.
Or maybe that's how Deku dies in Night Eye Vision.
You're right.
But here's the thing: do you guys see the possibility? I mean, he's the main character. It's not going to happen. But like, how close do you think that possibility could be of him? Like,
I actually want. I don't know how, but it'd be cool if like he died, but Ares' quirk rewinds it and brings him back to life. So that way, Night Eye's vision would still be correct.
Right.
Technically, you know.
But then also that would show like progression with Eri and her quirk, and that would give her a new meaning, newfound meaning with her quirk, because she actually saved someone's life.
Yeah, because instead of being like something that they like, Chisaki can use it to like for death and stuff, or like for his own gain, and this girl can use it to like like you said, like to save lives.
Yeah,
in a way, she's like your own hero.
Right.
How do y'all feel if Toga turned into Deku and twice cloned that version of Toga into Deku, and then they tried to sneak and take Eri, and then that clone gets killed by Eri, and that's what Night Eye saw?
That's a scenario.
That'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be
interesting.
I can see that.
I would like that more than Eddie being able to like revive like people or rewind like your death. Like that's like too much. Like you know what I mean? Like that's like when you break like your own world, like universe, like world building rules. Like once you're able to just be like, okay, I'm just gonna bring somebody back from the dead, and like then certain things just then it becomes like Dragon Ball. Like
I'm about to say shots at Dragon Ball.
I mean, her ability kind of warrants it in a way though, because like I don't get I don't get when people like they say like her ability is like it's trash or like it's an asshole kind of thing. Because dude, they built up her ability to be something insane, and all the build that we had for now, like it lives up to the hype.
Yeah. Well, it's not even that. It's just like I just feel like that's an ability that like it's a little dangerous just for like the like not even like like the integrity of the story or whatever it is that you're trying to do. Like certain things like just fuck up like the like significance of like a character death or something like that. Like you know what I mean? Like it's like if you're reading comic books and like certain characters die, but it's like there are like 50 other characters that could like bring characters back to life. It's like why is this character still dead? You know what I mean? It's like stuff like that. Yeah.
I understand that.
I mean, I as far as her quirk, I don't think her quirk is like that bad. I feel like with the limits they have on it, it's like she can't control it yet. Yeah. For all we know, Eri dies young. Because of her quirk.
Oh shit!
Now it hurt me.
Imagine this arc. That's how she goes out.
Yeah, like she rounds it.
She's like
reminding herself.
And I wouldn't mind if she died.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind
it. Come on, man.
I wouldn't mind it if she did it to save
killing children, bro. Come on, now.
He's Yakuza though, so like it makes sense.
Be alright.
Yeah.
She'll be alright, nigga. She gonna be alright, dead, nigga.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Listen, you want some, man.
The way it's been looking, bro, Eri gotta survive. She got too much going.
But
that's the thing where it's like
I wouldn't mind if she died.
Based on what she has going for her.
The nigga that got impaled through the chest died, then the little girl.
No, but that's you're right.
No, look, if
she does have too much going for her.
Survive. Now there's a whole different scenario. Then I'd be upset.
Yeah, that's the thing. She does have too much going for her. It's like, all right,
No, they're probably gonna put her in like some sort of facility or something. You know what I mean? Like her life ain't gonna be normal. You know what I mean? Like she's not gonna have
that's
a
what I'm saying.
Expense or some shit.
I would say,
does she want to be?
That's a recipe to make a supervillain right there. You put her ass into a facility,
because people are gonna want to experiment and see what they can do, and like
Would y'all settle for her quirk getting erased?
I mean,
I don't know how that would happen.
Like she gets hit with a bullet or something. She gets hit with the quirk bullet.
No, wait. What if she does it to herself because she's like, I'm done with this.
That'd be interesting.
And she erases her own quirk.
Yeah, would that work on her?
I don't even think it would work like that though.
Yeah, I think the quirk bullet would be the better bet.
But
that's still
no, not her erasing her own quirk. I'm talking about the quirk bullet. Yeah, the quirk bullet erasing her quirk.
Herself pretty much with the bullet.
Yeah,
that's still a product of her quirk though. I don't think it'll work.
Because it's her quirk.
But it's been mutated and changed, right? So I mean, it should work. The only other thing is her like erasing her own existence by mistake to save someone else. Because
she pretty much has like Law's ability.
But I think maybe a side effect of her being kind of disassembled and assembled again and reassembled is the fact that every time it takes effect, like a cumulative effect on your body. and like maybe Overhaul didn't realize that, and Aries like, well, I only have like a couple hours to live anyway, or some shit like that. I don't know, like because I just don't feel like a power like that can really exist, because it's just gonna be too out there for like villains, and like it's gonna be too dangerous, and I don't know if like the heroes are gonna just like have her be free just walking around. I feel like you can't do that based on how dangerous she is.
It'll be more of a problem for anybody. Like Overhaul is the only one that can handle her that way, because anybody else, if she can't control it, they can't. I don't see how they can like take advantage of her, because they can't make her do it if she doesn't know how to control it, and it end up being like more of a problem or a risk for them. Really,
the thing is, Overhaul is the only person we know of. But we know like All For One, he had like a bunch of quirks like in the stash. Like we don't know what he got over there.
In the bag.
Hey, so what do you guys think gonna happen with Eraserhead?
Oh no, fam. Hoping not another rescue arc, bro. Hoping not another rescue arc.
Eraserhead, as far as what?
Like, because remember they was wrapping them up, like bag them and tag them.
I again, like I agree. I hope it's not another rescue arc. Because I feel like Boku no Hero has done this before, where it's like we had like a training arc per se, like the examination arc, and then we got it like the thing with the gang Orca again, like right after. That's when I was like, yeah, that's a moment where I was like, a lot of people say it too, where it's like, I don't know, it just felt like it was the same thing back to back, because they kind of had it already with like All Might. Earlier, with like I was like,
no, that nigga Gang Orca is my nigga, bro. You can't do that.
I mean, I know.
Gang.
Nigga's name.
I know, man. I know. Gang Orca is
shout
cool.
out to Best Genus.
But it just kind of, I was like, come on, yo, like y'all got
like this Genus,
man.
Like
pretty cool.
Genus is the most fly guy that's in the. But he's fresh. What do you mean? Like,
he got his hair slicked back the way you
my nigga Gang Orca got that Admiral swag.
Nah, man, listen, Best Genus, bro, is an inspiration. When I go to work, before I go to work in the morning and stuff, bro, I make sure I let those pants up, man. We ready. We out here.
There you go.
I already know.
I can see that.
Hey, so like if Razorhead doesn't get kidnapped, maybe he could just turn off Ares' ability, in order to get her to control it. Like, you see how it's going out of control. Maybe if he shut it down for like a split second, she'd be like, okay, I can get back a handle on this thing, you know.
I mean, the main thing for her is repetition, repetition and using it in the right way. But it's like, once you get disassembled, doesn't that erase like all her progress that she's made with the quirk?
See, that's the thing I don't like about Ares' quirk, is that it's so like it got so many possibilities. Like you said, that you can like rewind, like how she rewinded Eraserhead out of his merging with the other guy, and how they said you can rewind your quirk back to like it doesn't exist. Like, what all can she rewind? Can she literally rewind everything? And how do you pick and choose what you're gonna rewind?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just like maybe when she has to come in contact with it, like maybe she can. Rewinding like the effects of quirks as well. Like if she battles like Todoroki, like if he uses ice, she can rewind it. Then it's like water,
Yeah, like what if she try to rewind some shit and then she just like make their hair go back into their head or something like?
That's the thing. Is like she would be so dangerous, like as a student, because she could literally go too far and kill him. Like it'd be like a tragedy at the tournament, But that's why I feel like it's so dangerous. It's one of those where it's like her quirk is so powerful they're gonna have no choice but to kind of protect her from herself. That's why I feel like it's best for her to go out here than to go.
And
go
that's
life.
why I said I don't care if she dies or not.
Yeah,
because there is a lot of like weight. Like it can go really good or it can go really bad. Like either she dies or they take her somewhere else after this arc and she don't come back into the story for a while.
She goes. She just wear some gloves.
She don't gotta die, Steve. I'm just saying I wouldn't mind if she did die.
She goes.
I prefer her to die than get captured again.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, if she gets captured again, I don't think we see her again until like a time skip.
Oh wow!
Until like
you think they just gonna sit around and let her be captured though?
The thing is, at this point, with how like say after this 100%, Deku's body's gonna be aching, right? And then everybody else even said they even hinted at like everybody's kind of like at a point where it's like they're kind of done. So if somebody like say Shigaraki, right? Like say a bunch of them show up and they capture Eddie, it's like I don't know if they can't stop him.
But I mean, like,
hey, you better put some respect on Bubble Girl. Bubble Girl is solo all of them.
Like in a couple of days, they'll try to get another hero task force together and try to go after her again.
Nope, because I feel like she's gonna be out of sight. It's like they're gonna save her, and she's probably gonna grow up onto them, and then she's gonna come back as a villain. I don't. It's like I don't feel like doing the same thing again. That would kind of kill the story for me.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna do that. Nah.
I'd rather her not get captured because I don't feel like I'd rather her be like gone if that's the case, like where she can't be like she's dead.
Yeah, go somewhere for some specific training or something.
But then it's
like show up later, like what if she like after this arc, like they find somebody that can actually like teach her, like someone with a similar quirk and can actually teach her to control it, and like, we don't see her for a while, and like later on down in the series, like they fighting something. And like this a catastrophe happens. And that's how you know Eri shows up fully trained. Like nah, nigga, reverse.
No, I hear that 100%. But can you trust her with this quirk? Because what if she decides not to be a hero? Then what?
Then everybody's
is pretty much screwed.
Yeah.
But do you see Eraserhead possibly being a trainer for her because like he can erase your quirk. So
temporarily.
I'm saying, but he can stop her temporarily, then get her off of him. That way, he can like restart and like, okay, he can train her like by stopping her quirk and show her like, okay, this is how you need to like.
But then also with Eraserhead, right, and her quirk factor because it's kind of like a paranormality. I'm not sure if it would even work on Eri. You know what I mean? And it's like with her power, because Eraserhead, he just like temporarily stops the activation of your quirk factor. With Eri's quirk, I mean, I think it could possibly work differently. You know what I mean? So it's like that's risky. That's risky. You know.
Well, let's say she's holding on to him, and then he looks at her, and her quirk stops, and then he's able to get her off of him while he looks at her.
I agree, but what if one time he tries to do it and it doesn't work?
or say they're not even in contact with each other. Say for instance, like they give her an apple or something, then they like rewind this back to a seed, and like when it started to get out of hand, he just erased it for that time.
But Eri,
and then they start over and just repetition.
How old is Eri? How old is she right now?
I think somebody said she's 8.
Yeah, around there.
8. So her going through this, right? Basically, she's going to be in another facility. And it's like she's like, well, I can't play with Deku. I can't do this. That's gonna mentally fuck her again, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
yeah, man. It's just crazy. That's why I say I don't mind if she die. If she died, then it'll work out for the best for everybody.
You think that's best for her to die?
like I'm not saying it's a good thing for her to die, but if she did die, it works out best for everybody except her, maybe. But
that nigga like Drago from Rocky and shit.
Think of Night Eyes.
Her quirk is so dangerous. It's an atomic bomb. Just say an atomic bomb is in the middle of the ocean, right? And then all the countries got the ability to get to it. Why don't you just disable that bomb, and then you ain't got to worry about it at all. You ain't got to worry about it falling in none of the wrong hands.
Disabling and dying are not the same thing, though.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, taking it out of commission to the fact that it's not relevant anymore.
So you'll be fine with her quirk getting erased.
I'll be fine with that.
I'll be fine with that too.
What if Night Eye kills her because he sees the future that she's gonna be?
Hey, look! If Eri died, I'm gonna come off stream. I'm like, I told y'all, niggas.
Like, we'll be mourning some girl's death, and then like Sauce is gonna be like, yeah, she's
they're gonna be having celebratory streaming.
Right? He's like, this is good. This is good.
Child murder. No, I'm playing. No, everybody viewing this, I don't like child murder. You know what I'm saying? This is official story.
We don't condone that. We don't
like quick disclaimer. We don't like child murder.
We don't.
It's the murder of children.
Someone said Eri die would be too much for Deku's heart.
I'm saying, if y'all want to send a hate comment, send it to my channel, not Brago. Okay.
Honestly, I'm not as attached to Eri, to be honest. I mean, it's you guys like I think I'm more attached to Mirio than Eri at this point. Yeah. I'm not sure why it was this is about Eri, but
Mirio became one of my favorite characters in this arc. Like at first I was like, he's kind of bland, just happy-go-lucky, blah blah blah. But then when I seen Mirio, the hard body, putting in work on these niggas, I was like, yo.
Yeah, when he went off by himself, I was like, yo, what are you doing, bro? You about to get that work?
Cause I thought he was gonna die. I thought Mirio, he was so gung ho. I thought he was gonna die. With him getting his quirk taken away is kind of like the same effect, you know. Like he took a loss because he was too rash. If that makes sense. So it all worked out in the end.
And when he got thrown off by that subordinate, it was like the motion guy. When I was like, damn, that dude's stopping you, bro. What's going on? And then like he got through that pretty.
He was like, nah. You thought, my nigga.
He got through that.
Like, what you think about like a possibility? We have an arc where like all the villains that we defeated and locked up, we have like a jailbreak arc, where all of them get like break out of jail and they release.
Like an Impel Down situation.
I keep hearing people suggesting that, and I think I would like that.
I wouldn't mind it.
It just depends on how it's executed and what point in the series we at.
The thing is, I don't want people to start saying, "Oh, well, we know that it's copying One Piece now." You know, it's just like
people say that regardless.
Just because it's a similar premise, like I hate when people do that, bro.
Yeah.
Just because it's a similar premise don't mean it's a copycat.
Hey, but you know what though? I want that to happen because I want that to happen because free my nigga Stain.
Yeah, Stain come back, man.
Real those, man.
Yeah,
but honestly, I wouldn't mind to see something an arc like that. I just want to breathe it for a bit, so we can kind of like just like don't jump into the next like big arc right away. Just kind of get some time. Like,
honestly,
it's probably gonna be another like school like centric arc. It's coming up.
I want to skip to the next year so that we can get to like the next. As far as seeing some of the other students, I want to see.
Brago want to go to Boku no Hero Shippuden.
Yeah, not necessarily Shippuden, but I want to see like I want to see Inasa and those guys. I want to see what's going on with them.
Yeah,
and as far as
definitely
the other schools,
baby Whitebeard, bro.
Exactly.
Kami,
I want to see Dabi. I want to see Dabi again as well.
Beast.
Let's get Dabi back in the story.
Kami has to come back though. That's the thing.
And one more thing. You know what would be good for the next arc? What would be good for the next arc if we figure out who this traitor is, because there's still a traitor in the midst that we don't know yet.
Listen, I'm still of the mindset. Yeah, it's Kaminari, and as much as I love Kaminari, I think it might be him.
It's Ojiro.
I want it to be Kaminari, bro.
Ojiro, bro.
And if that happens,
it might be Aoyama the troll. Imagine
about the naval laser dude?
Naval laser.
Imagine
laser.
Aoyama, that would
go, man. With his character, is so many things that could go into that traitor reveal, bro. Like he could show that he been trolling the whole time. Like he don't actually go into retard mode when he overused the quirk. He actually know how to use it very well.
Like the better,
and also he got the developing relationship with Jiro. Like imagine how that would go.
I think
she might even decide to go with that nigga.
Yep,
it's Ojiro, bro. I'm telling you, it's Ojiro.
I'm on the Ojiro train with that.
For real?
I'm gonna say, but there's a lot of stuff for Kaminari. Like Blaze in the Discord was breaking it down for me, and like it makes sense.
What is it? What was it for Kaminari?
It's a whole Reddit thread, bro. It's a whole Reddit thread.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's like way back.
But this was before the Reddit thread. We was talking about this.
I'll check it out.
I'll check all the evidence for it, bro. Like, the nigga Kaminari, I think it's solidified.
But 9 times out of 10, when niggas break a theory down so far like that shit is usually wrong.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, when you go too
far. Yeah, but that's all the fun of theories, man. Could be right, could be wrong.
Yeah, because have you ever seen like?
It's a fun anyway, you know.
Yeah. I mean, have you ever seen like his character design and stuff, like from back, like how he was supposed to be drawn and stuff? He looks more like a villain. You know? So like, imagine if he were to turn and like, let's say Horikoshi used that same art design for him as a bad guy. Like, that'd be crazy.
And a lot of people say Invisible Girl isn't. A lot of people say that Invisible Girl is the traitor.
That's what Joy Boy made a theory about that.
I watched the theory, and it makes sense.
It makes sense. I feel like that'd be too obvious. Like, the girl you can't.
Yeah, the girl you can't see.
I believe that's what the authors wanted to be. I believe authors want Invisible Girl to be like the scapegoat. Like everybody like, oh, that's the traitor, but really it's either Ojiro or fucking Kaminari or somewhere. No.
Does it have to be a student?
It doesn't have to be.
It don't have to be.
It doesn't have to be, but it'd be cool though, because it's like all the whoever that person is, like you would think all the bonds that we had together, all the stuff that we went through, and then that person ends up being like the traitor, like the catalyst of what's gonna go down afterwards in the series, like to upcoming battles and shit.
But
like,
if it's a teacher that we've been with all the time?
I would love if it was the principal.
It's gang Orca.
Right, dude?
It's gang Orca.
Gang.
Stop it.
It's a
I can't trust anyone with gang in their name.
Yeah, I would love that.
Gang Orca is 100%. He's the definition of sovereignty.
Wait. What teacher has been with them through like every time they've been like attacked?
Eraserhead.
It's Eraserhead, bro.
It's not Eraserhead.
He's taking those licks. He's taking those licks just to cover it up.
It's a cover.
It's a little suspicious that the villains pulled into the side.
Yeah, that's true. They want to put.
Oh man.
Bag.
No, I'm not gonna let y'all do this to my boy Razorhead. I'm not gonna let y'all stain my nigga.
The one you could never suspect. I hated those kids with those quirks.
Haven't we already?
No, let me tell you who it is. I know who it is, you guys. Look, confirm. It's All Might. Confirm.
This nigga All Might. All Might couldn't protect him. He can't even protect himself from rocks anymore. All Might ain't no fucking.
I'm not even. All Might dropped the series. All Might, bro.
I'm like, but first off, if it is All Might, I'm like, nigga, you could defeat anybody here. Why are you going behind the scenes doing? What's the point of that? He'd be like, you know what? That's a good point.
He wanted to test how far he could go without powers.
I suppose, man.
Yo, he was getting ready for the day when he had to pass it on, bro.
Someone says President Mike. I don't think so. This nigga talks. Yeah,
like he's salty.
He talks too much, bro.
Pass it on.
He talks.
He's salty that they got to pass his quirk on. So once he did that, he turned evil. Like, you know what? He kind of like Joker and Batman. Like he want Deku to be the Batman to his Joker now.
I don't know about that. Let's say it's Mineta.
He created his own adversary with Deku. That's what he did.
Yo, what if it's President Mike?
Nah.
It's possible.
It might be.
Imagine like he's like, "Oh, you ready for this heel turn? I'm with the bad guys."
I just feel like he talks too much.
I think he's too loud, bro.
He talks too much. He probably told somebody already.
They can throw it
That's how he covers it up,
You
though.
wouldn't expect the loudmouth to be the enemy. You wouldn't expect that.
Yeah, exactly.
But you don't expect someone like Eraserhead to flip. Eraserhead out of
No,
nowhere.
man.
I
You know what? He was suspicious.
You gotta
He was
watch the
suspicious
clap.
the second I saw him in that beanbag when he came into the class.
This man went to sleep, bro.
If you read Vigilante, then you won't suspect them. No.
Yeah, I gotta read Vigilantes.
Nah, man.
I gotta do a stream for that, just like a read through.
Yeah. All right, how many chapters is that?
Yeah, I need to.
I
I can't wait till spring, man, when the balls start coming out.
It's 14.
That's not a lot.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty.
No, but I was saying like by the time I think spring comes, like the volumes will start releasing them like every single month here in English.
Oh,
so, like,
yeah.
For the fan base, it's good.
3, bro. That'll be
Yeah.
season 3 too.
I
feel like season 3 is gonna
It's
be so
nuts.
amazing. Like the shit that happens in season 3. A lot of people
at the
gonna
water
hop
bank.
over. A
When
lot of
chapter
people gonna hop
76
over.
gets adapted, man, oh my god.
Hey, Brago,
Blow it out the water, baby.
Brago, do you agree season 3 probably gonna cover the
Muscular stuff.
the field trip, the field camp arc, the All for One versus All Might arc, and
I think that's it.
Yeah, those two at least.
I think it's going.
I think it's going further than that.
I think it's going to the. I think it's going to the license exam arc too.
I
You
do
think
too,
so?
bro.
The thing is, the license exam. That's a lot.
No.
bro.
You gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. Because
When she stole Deku's blood and then she was like on the phone and everything, bro. That'll be the perfect cliffhanger.
Yes, they gonna know.
That'll be the perfect cliffhanger.
Man, look, I don't care, man. As long as we get to the camp arc, that's all I want to see, fam.
I know. I need
I
chapter
think that's
76
where
adapted, man.
That's
Brago,
what
the
that's.
the arcs are so short, Brago. Like each arc is like 12 chapters. Each arc. I think the license exam is 17, but like the All Might.
The longest. Well, the thing
But
is,
I think they might stretch it out. I think they might like stretch out.
But
the
they haven't
episodes
done that
and-
so far though.
they haven't.
I'm not saying,
Yeah.
like, but just because like there's like just because they haven't done it yet doesn't mean they won't. I just think that like whenever, especially like Haikyuu is kind of an example where they had like the entirety of season 3 was like one battle. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, season 3 was super short.
You know what
was
I
it
mean?
not? Was it? I
Like-
feel like season 3 was shorter than the other
So
seasons.
I think they
It was
might
10
mess with it a little
episodes.
bit.
Yeah.
Wait, which one? Haikyuu?
Haikyuu.
bro, because they got plenty of content they can adapt.
Wait, what was 10 episodes?
Yeah,
Haikyuu?
Haikyuu,
No, but
yeah.
I just don't think they'll like. I like
Yeah,
at
Haikyuu,
least
Well,
they won't get up to All Might versus All for One. I don't think they'll get up to that. Like that's gonna be like a season.
no,
4.
I think they kind of have
Really?
to.
They have to.
I think that's gonna be a season 4.
I think that's where they
They
ended.
have to.
I think that's where they ended after that fight.
Yeah, I think that
If they get 24, 25 episodes,
So Black
it could
Manga
end there.
Critic.
Yeah.
Black Manga Critic. You think they only gonna do one arc?
They might.
Nah.
I just don't trust animation companies when it comes to like saying like, okay, like let's give like these fans all of the things like that they should get in terms of like the like let's say the content, right? Like the manga content. I like legit like was flabbergasted at what they did with Haikyuu. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Because
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I've
Yeah.
seen that shit. So I do not.
See, yeah, I see what you mean.
But
Because I like the I like the first 2 seasons of My Hero. Like they did their thing with the first 2 seasons. I see what you mean. Like they might drop the ball.
They've already done justice.
Here's the thing with season 2, where they went wrong in season 2. The Stain stuff.
They went wrong in season 2.
Yeah, well, it was good. It was good, but I feel like the Stain stuff, it was kind of rushed. I feel like
it wasn't. If you read the chapters,
no. The thing is,
I think it was rushed. I think it's just that's just how short.
Perfect.
I feel like it was kind of rushed because when I was reading it, I felt like it had a different impact than when I was watching. I felt like they would have like expounded a bit more on the things that were happening. I mean, maybe it's like adding some.
I think
type
that's that
of
One
filler.
Piece syndrome, bro.
Yeah,
One
they didn't
Piece?
leave anything out, bro. They come.
So.
He too used to seeing people run for like 6 minutes in each episode.
Maybe so.
He too used to going 30 chapters.
No. But the thing is also, if they keep doing it like this, it's going to be a longer wait for like the new seasons because it's like they're basically like covering so. I mean, that's not no. I mean, that's the thing is like out of sight, out of mind. It's like you take the anime away, then it's like the manga eventually dies. Like that's happened with Bleach. So it's like with Boku no Academia, it's like I feel like they should probably not stretch it out. But you should probably take your time. Like, it's no reason to rush it. I mean, it's like you can add like selective filler that's actually entertaining. It's like adapting it the way they are. We're gonna run out of content pretty soon. So I mean, with Black Manga
I don't
Critic,
think so because if you by the time they get to season 3, imagine how far ahead the manga's already gonna be, and then they still haven't covered the arc they're in now.
Well, we see Hirokoshi. He's starting to take breaks now. He's like, hey man, we started getting that older level.
Like I'm making that money.
He's like, hey man, he's like, hey man, we need breaks to collect more data. Like, all right, bro, do you think?
158 chapters, and that's your first scheduled break. That's pretty fucking good.
Nah, you had a break before. Didn't it say you got sick out of nowhere or something?
No, I'm saying this is his first scheduled break.
Oh, that's scheduled break.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna start getting a lot more, bro. I think.
Hey, Horikoshi doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing.
Here's the thing.
You
You ever started working at a job, you don't miss any days for like the first 90 days. Yeah. And after that probationary period, you're like, hey man, I'm sick. I'm sick today.
Hey, bro, I need to take that one, fam. I need that.
my boss fucked up yesterday. He was like, Dustin, if you need a break, you can. We don't want you to get sick because we need you. And nigga, today I was like, shit, Stranger Things 2's out.
Oh, that's
fucking.
Hey, your boss gonna. Your boss gonna watch the stream like that, motherfucker.
Yeah. He's like, Dustin, something was brought to our attention. It was on a discussion, My Hero. You talked about it? Like,
hey, I was like, nigga, I didn't tell you I was sick. I just said, glad a day off, nigga. Yes.
There you go. He's like, that's true.
What I want to do.
Yeah. I barely take days off, man. I work 7 days a week, and I barely take a day off.
Okay, so I just looked it up, and season 2 had 45 chapters adapted.
Cool. 45 chapters?
And how many chapters with
roundabout?
That's a lot of chapters.
Add up the chapters with
it's 13 chapters in the school trip arc.
Yeah.
13 chapters.
Then they gonna get caught up. Then pretty much we about to get to like the early stuff next season.
The arc was 13 chapters.
But at the same time, season 2 just ended. So depending on how fast or like how slow they put out the anime would be good. Because even when they run the anime every week, they do a new episode. There's a new chapter too.
That's 43.
And then once the anime ended, it still got another wait before they.
Right.
To another season.
I hear you, but like, how many chapters do you think are going to come out before the next season?
The license exam arc was 16.
That's 43. That's 17. That's 43 chapters if they do all 3 arcs in season 3. That's 43 chapters. That's 2 chapters less than season 2. That was covered. And I think it'll be another 40. I think it'll be another 40 chapters before season 3 even premieres, and then you have the whole season 3 go on, and then you got to take.
So you think we're not going? So you think we're not getting season 3 next year?
No,
yeah,
we
get it next year, but I think it'll be 40 from right now till.
From right now?
I think it'll be.
Nah, it ain't gonna be 40 chapters. It ain't gonna be.
It probably will be like 25, maybe. You think it depends on? You think it'll premiere in June or September?
I think it's gonna premiere in March. Didn't it come out in March this year?
Yeah, I think they may push it to fall.
Oh, April.
They may push it to fall.
I think gonna do like spring one year, fall next year.
Yeah, they may push it to fall. Yeah.
I hope it's not fall, bro. I want it to be.
Either way it go, I got faith in the anime, man. They've been doing the anime.
No, I agree. I have faith in it, but I feel like how they're adapting is like really good. But I feel like, hey man, we about to catch up to the source material, and I feel like that's what happened to One Piece. Where One Piece is like it was great, then it's like when they started catching up, they were like, oh shit.
One Piece not seasonal though.
Yeah, One Piece runs every week. That's the thing.
I mean, that's true.
Season, so it gives you a break and let chapters build up.
I mean, but the thing is, it is seasonal. But I feel like they're adapting too many chapters based on how fast the content is coming out. I mean, that's just. I mean, I guess that's my personal.
2, what arcs do you think they should cover in season 3?
Season 3, you should just cover the All Might stuff, and the what was it?
Camp.
The camp. Yeah.
I think school trip.
Yeah. So
honestly, you could
camp and All Might versus All for One.
Honestly, if you end it right before the All Might All for One in altercation, I won't be mad at that.
I would.
Right now,
I'd be mad.
All the build up, I'd be mad.
No, the thing is, but then can you imagine the anticipation? Can you imagine the anticipation for the next season?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah,
bruh.
You're right, but we gonna be salty for a little while.
We gonna be salty, but we gonna have on our calendar season 4. Season 4, we having watch parties like shit.
You got a point.
But you'll still be anticipating, even if we end off with Toga taking Deku's blood. You'll still be anticipating season 4 either way.
But the thing is, I feel like a lot of casuals, they really love All Might, and if you end it with All Might, it's about to get into a fight where it's like he could possibly die because that's been hinted throughout the series, bruh.
Wait, who?
I got my girlfriend of My Hero, and she love All Might.
People love All Might because it's like
she walk around saying plus ultra and shit.
The plus ultra shit. He reminds everyone in the West of like Superman. It's like that's the so it's like a lot of people love All Might, and I don't know why a lot of people hate Deku as well as I don't know.
All Might, but I don't know.
I mean, I feel like we like All Might.
But like that's why I like All Might, because he's not Superman. He's like pretty much like the antithesis of Superman in a lot of ways. You know, like to me, Superman's kind of boring.
He's almost like satire of Superman.
No, the thing is, he's like Superman if he was fun.
Like a good ass
Superman if he was fun, I think. Yeah. That's what that. Like Superman is just always like, no, I'm about the business. Like All Might is like that strong, that powerful, but he also has like a funny side to him. It's like we always wanted to see that from Superman.
See, I'm an edgelord, so I like Stain. So.
I really like Stain as well. I as far as and that's mostly because of his ideals and what he stood for. Like you got to respect the hell out of that. Like this man, he's like, yo, All Might is a true hero. Like that's someone who deserves to like beat me. Y'all niggas, y'all are frauds.
And that's why they do have a Prison Break arc. And my nigga Stain come back. Like, imagine if they have a Prison Break arc and then like shit get really real. Like there's this super duper evil whatever going on, and like it's like. For the greater good, even villains gotta fight.
What about not even Prison Break?
The perfect candidate.
Okay. I was thinking not a Prison Break, but a way where they actually require his help, where they go to him like, "Listen, man, I know that you're a villain, and when you're done, you're probably gonna reduce your sentence, but you stand. We agree with your ideals. You stand for what's right. Overall, we need your help. You know, and it's like he's a character that they can go to. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I like that.
Yo, Mr. Pin.
So you're gonna have to have All Might or Deku. They're gonna have to have All Might or Deku run up on him because he ain't listening to nobody else.
What if Deku? No. I think if one of them get captured in a way. You know what I mean? Whereas like if Deku gets captured, then he's like, yo, this is the next step. He's like, wait, the kid that showed me the hero potential. He's like, all right. I'm in. I'm in to save him.
I'll go get him back.
Yeah, I'll go get him.
Hey, I was gonna ask you guys though, because Scape was asking this in the chat, but when do you guys think All Might's gonna die? Because it's presumed it's gonna be like within a year that he has left. So like within that 1 year, like when we see that happen?
He can die right now for all
damn.
So
I'm okay with it.
I think it's once Deku gets to 100%.
Nah, that's too long.
I think that'll be a while.
No, look.
It's gonna be a while. I don't know.
Look. First off, All Might has to have an intervention with what's his name, Shigaraki, because remember Shigaraki is the child of All Might's mentor, right?
Right.
So that has to come to pass before he can die.
Not the child, the grandson.
Yeah, that's a grandchild.
He's doing that. He's doing
grandchild,
that.
But that has to be brought up before he dies. There has to be some type of like exchange between them two.
Shigaraki gonna roll up on All Might.
Nana Shimura's awesome.
Shigaraki. I mean, Shigaraki. If Shigaraki kills All Might, I mean,
poetic justice.
But y'all know that's happening right now. Like him and Gran Torino are going to face Shigaraki right now. Like while this.
Hello, everyone.
That would be dope.
Oh, well, then he does it.
Yeah, what's up, Mugiwaga?
How's it going, guy? How are y'all doing today, man?
We're doing good, man. How are you? I heard you had a rough stream earlier.
Hey, man, let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. We're here to talk about My Hero Academia, right?
Well, Matt, I got a question. I got quick questions.
That nigga Grim used his special technique.
I got a quick question, Matt. Just completely, let's not talk about that stream, but say the Straw Hats were a Sabaody, right?
Y'all niggas must
Why do you have to do this, bro?
Do you think Luffy could stop him as he is now? Nah, we don't gotta go there. We ain't gotta go there.
Yo, man. Oh my gosh.
I mean, I was listening to a bit of it. I didn't listen to the whole thing yet, but interesting stuff.
Don't listen to it.
Just listen to the last 30 minutes.
Okay.
I jumped back in and I'm listening to it and I'm like, yo, what is going on from the chaos?
Nah.
Hey, Matt B.
Don't listen to that. What's good?
Was you one of the ones that really didn't like My Hero at first?
Nah. I just said it was overrated.
He was lukewarm on it. He was lukewarm. He's like, it's alright.
Okay, well.
Nah, I just said it was overrated. Cool. I said it was overrated, but
Still think so?
Not for. Yeah, I still think I mean, it's overrated.
The community overrated.
Yeah, it's overrated because of the community. It's not overrated in the sense it's a bad series or anything.
People said that about One Piece though.
Huh?
People said that about One Piece.
I just wanted to ask you that just to give your thoughts on this chapter, because I thought you didn't really like My Hero, so I wanted to make sure. I wanted to see what your thoughts are.
He's finna pull up.
I'm caught up. I'm caught up to My Hero. Like My Hero's straight. It's cool. It's just it's a little over. I guess the word is like overhyped, but rightfully so. Like I understand why it's overhyped.
I think what the thing is, it definitely got overhyped, like based on the void that was there, because when you think about it, after Naruto and Bleach,
that's exactly why it's overhyped.
A lot of people have been searching for next up. I feel like Toriko was kind of pushed.
And when I say it's overhyped, I mean,
because honestly,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, because honestly, the main reason I got into My Hero Academia because Naruto was gone, and I had gave up on Bleach because Bleach was going down the shitter.
Yeah.
So,
when I say that it's overhyped, I say that it's overhyped by the terms of like just the anime community on YouTube and on YouTube. Yeah. That's where it's overhyped at. And you gotta the reason why I say that is because all of these YouTubers were like, yo, my funds are about to run low, like Naruto's ending, Bleach is ending.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do? And then they clung to, or they clung on to My Hero Academia, and the same thing, they overhyped it. Same thing that was happening with Toriko. Toriko was overhyped all hell, all throughout the community.
But I don't feel like that was just the community, or was it also Shonen Jump?
I mean, like,
because Shonen Jump kind of like they had the crossovers and shit with Goku and Luffy.
The only reason that happened was because Oda's relationship with Mr. Toshi.
Right.
They're good pals and shit too. So.
But I was like, after I saw that, I was like, this shit must be lit. Like, there's no way Goku and Luffy.
The pre-time skip was so damn good with Toriko, man. Like, it was just really freaking, especially the way how it ended to begin part 2. But then it's like after that, man. Like as soon as they got to like certain part in the story, like going to different areas, and after that, it was rushed to the point where they were trying to get to the end game, and it's like everything was rushed.
That hurt my heart.
It was rushed because it was ending. It was rushed because it was in, and that was all like Shonen Jump's fault. But I wanted to say,
and my thing on it, like with the ending too, it's like even with its ending, I still felt like it had a better ending than both Bleach and Naruto.
Oh yeah,
the way it handled.
Toriko's ending was phenomenal.
Wait, I think Theory got to last, yo.
Whoa,
dude, it's legit. The way it ended, bro. Like even if it's like an open ending with the stuff that happened at the end, like if you can imagine like what's gonna go down afterwards, I'm fine with that.
I haven't read it, so I don't know.
It was great, bro.
I don't know why people say that Naruto had a bad ending. What was wrong with Naruto's ending?
It's not even
I'm gonna tell you what's wrong. I'm gonna tell you what's wrong.
Toriko's ending was better than Naruto's.
I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with Naruto's ending.
I'm not saying it's a bad ending. I'm not saying it's a bad ending. I'm just saying that like I enjoy if you have to tell me those 3 series, I enjoyed, and I'll put this in the order, but Toriko, Naruto, and then Bleach. In that order.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about Naruto's ending.
I will still say Naruto's still a great series, but thoroughly, I have more of an investment and more of an enjoyment when it came to Toriko.
I don't think the ending of Naruto.
Man, look,
I just think that there weren't enough things that were fleshed out throughout Naruto.
As long as it was, right?
Why wasn't Madara the final villain? Like, if it would have ended with Naruto, Sasuke getting the Seiya 6-path power and beating Madara, boom, perfect ending. But you want to take all the juice that Madara had, throw it in the trash can, and bring Kaguya, and she gets bodied like by a sexy no jutsu. Like, come on, fam.
I feel like that's more exposition, or they set up for like a continuation of like her past. You know, as far as like where she came from. I feel like that was just set up so that they could continue it.
It was so insignificant to the entire story. Unlike Madara, who had bonds to Sasuke because he's a Uchiha, and had bonds to the first Hokage, the least village. He had bonds because he been running the show. Apparently, Black Zetsu been running the show.
I mean, Madara got his shine though.
That it was Madara this whole time, so he just had these bonds and ties to the characters to make him such a fleshed out in the story villain.
Madara got his shine though.
And then it just take all that away. Like, come on, fam.
Madara was OP as hell. Like in the final moments, I feel like he got his shine. I mean,
kind of feel sauce though, because Madara was like OP as fuck, bringing meteorites down from the sky, and then like out of nowhere, it's like we switched from Madara to this other powerful.
But the thing is, like, would it make sense if Madara was able to beat like Naruto and Sasuke?
No.
Would it make sense?
It's not even that. It's just like Madara had that like Kaguya did not.
Right. I mean, no, I agree with that. But
I ain't have sauce. Madara had the sauce. That's what it was.
No.
They took all his sauce away.
Yo, listen. As far as we all know, the little mishap with Ma being the final villain. Okay. Yeah. So you like just take that for face value, I guess, or just like roll with the punches. That's fine. I understand that. Kaguya was horrible. One of the worst things ever. Like I will say that wholeheartedly. But aside from Kaguya, I don't think there was really anything as far as the ending. Now I'm talking about the closure that you got from the series. If you want to talk about the whole ending, the 4th Great Ninja War, that was horrible. That was one of the worst arcs in the series, by far. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I can't say that it was the worst ending than Toriko. Like Toriko, that was. Yo.
Hey, but can we all agree? But can we all agree that all of the endings were better than Fairy Tail?
Oh yeah, I can accept that.
Well, I mean, I don't read Fairy Tail.
I think the ending of Fairy Tail was slept on, bro. They had all the fan service. They had all the fan service neatly knotted up in a bow for us, baby. What you? They had.
Here we go, Steve-O. Steve-O, you like big titties and ass. That's why you like it.
Well, what you think this is?
I wanted to say one more thing though about what y'all were talking about as far as the anime for My Hero. I think that the next season is going to be a short season. It's going to be like 13 episodes again.
I think so too.
I don't think it's going to like for the sake of what they're trying to do in the seasonal anime. It wouldn't make sense for them to have like a long.
Like to keep rushing out arcs.
Because look, like Steve-O said, like bro, they're animating like a lot of chapters or a lot of source material at a time. So if they do that again, then it's gonna end. It's gonna end at a horrible place for them. Like, and I'm talking about business wise, and as far as like money goes, and they're trying to draw this out a little bit longer. And the spring season is always, or not, the spring season isn't always like shorter or like has more short animes. But if they put another 13 season, then and like make us really wait for the stuff that happens in like chapter 90 and all of that stuff. Yeah, bruh. Like it makes more sense. It makes more sense for them to do that.
Question: What do you think they should end the anime at? Like, what do you think they should end season 3 at? Like, which part in the story?
Let me see. You got all the anime just ended on what, like chapter 70?
Yeah, like I think they're about to go into the camp arc.
Yeah, so they're about, because they just finished the Stain arc, right?
Yeah.
Like, I still haven't watched the anime. I still haven't watched the anime for My Hero, like the second season, but I just know where it ends at.
The student versus teacher arc, that was the last one.
Yeah.
Okay, so then yeah, I think that's like around like chapter 70 or 60 or something like that. So, really, they could end it. They could end it right before that. The
license exam.
Yeah, they could end it. No, they could end it right before the good stuff happens. Y'all already know what I'm talking about, like for the good stuff.
Oh, niggas. Oh.
I think from a business standpoint, it would make sense for them to cover all 3 arcs because they're gonna introduce so many more characters, and that's from a marketing standpoint.
No, but I feel like but remember, the characters they're going to introduce in this upcoming arc are going to be dope as well.
Well, the thing that I'm thinking of is, so obviously that stuff that happens around like chapter like 80, 90 area, like that's their bread and butter. Like that's how they're going to get more people like hooked onto the series. And more people are gonna like be wary of this. They're gonna know that. So like that season, there's gonna be the most viewers ever like watching that stuff. So I just think like they're gonna try and like milk it, or they're gonna try and like hold it off like as long as they can, and so that way, whenever it happens, it can happen like at the beginning of the season, and then because the arc that follows after that isn't really a strong arc.
Which one?
The one that happened after the All Might stuff.
Oh yeah, that arc. People say it wasn't, but yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, the thing is, compared to what we got.
Exactly. Like when you compare and contrast like to the previous arc, like people are gonna be like, "Yo, what the hell? Like, is this the same series?" So I feel like for as far as like retaining audience and like retaining their core.
You stretch it out.
They should start. Yeah, they should stretch it out. Like stretch this out.
Man,
as long
all they need to do is do the camp arc, and there we go. All this is gonna be retained because that arc is fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Like saying, yo, chapter 76 me nuts.
Yeah.
Like if you do the camp arc,
that's still my favorite arc.
Yeah.
And that's my favorite chapter still in the series.
Yeah.
The 1,000,000%.
For one season, and then you pair up the like All for One stuff and the licensed stuff. Like,
right. That's what I feel like. That's what they should do. Like you end it off when All Might comes out of nowhere, and All for One says it took you longer than normal, than I expected it would take, and just end it right there.
Going for the season so far is like the season always ends off with the villains on the move. The first season ended off with the villains on the move. The second season ended off with the villains showing that they're about to disrupt their plans, and then if they end the third season with Toga getting Deku's blood, that'll show you, okay, now the villains are on the move once again. And I feel like that'll be. It's not that the arcs are so short, and the arc that we're in right now is the longest arc that is in My Hero Academia today. Is like 40+ chapters and still going. So and it's seasonal. So like you won't have the issue of it catching up to the series because it's going to take so many breaks in between.
They're saying season 3 will be 13 episodes.
I mean, I can see that, definitely.
That's what I think. I think season 3, 13. Like I don't.
That's what somebody said in the chat. I'm not sure.
I don't see it being a whole 26 because if it's a whole 26, bro, then they're shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, if it's 13, then that's just a license arc.
Shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, I don't see that.
But it's like if you want to progress, like in terms of the long-term plans and stuff, like look at Black Clover for a sense. It's getting like 51 episodes. Like that's cool and all to see, but like because I've seen like the first couple episodes and they're so, and episode 4 was like really good. But it's like you want to keep a good balance where it's like, okay, if you go 13 episodes and you get a strong showing, it's going to garner interest with people who want to get into that second season. If people are not digging it after a while, and you're just releasing episodes after a certain point, you're the only thing they're doing is losing money at that point.
I wonder what's better, getting 50 episodes at once or getting 2 seasons of 25.
I go 2 season 25 because then it keeps the consistency with like the animation and stuff. You know, like keep the staff like intact so they're not like killing themselves week after week.
And I think the perfect time to start splitting up the arcs would be in the arc that we're in right now, because you can split it in between, because it got 2 parts to this arc. So you can have season 4 be the first half of this arc, and then you can have season 5 be the second half and a little bit of something else of what's next, instead of doing it in season 3.
You know what I think would be a little. I think somebody just said this in the chat. If season 3, if they do go all in with the villains on the move thing, if it ends at like chapter 97, like right whenever the fight is done, whenever like the fight is over, the Ray of Hope or whatever, like
which one?
Symbol.
Which fight?
Remember when they find out this? When they figure out
to figure out what?
Figure out about All Might no longer having the quirk.
Oh yeah.
I'm sitting up here thinking that we're.
Oh, you're talking about like after they they expose All Might was exposed.
Oh, bro, we talking about the manga.
yeah. I know. I'm just thinking. But yeah, okay. So I didn't want to like be spoiling people. Yeah, if they do it like right whenever you find out that All Might like lost his powers and stuff, and remember he had to speak in front of like the whole like or they had that like little meeting and stuff.
Yeah.
Where the principal was talking, I think that'd be the perfect spot to end it. So if they do go season 3 and they like are like, okay, let's go balls to the wall, let's animate this, then boom, like they would do that and just let it end like right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's what we said initially, as far as like going to the All Might versus All For One stuff, and then you end it there. But then we're like, okay, the anticipation of All Might versus All For One, because this is like All Might's only true fight, really. It's like after that, it's really no more All Might. Like, do you save that for like season 4, and you just hint towards it at the end of season 3? I think it's gonna be telling based on how many episodes we actually get. If it's 13 or 25 or 26, then it's gonna be like, okay. I think if it's 26, then we definitely get All Might stuff. If not, then it's just the license or the training.
Yeah.
You know, but I'll end it here. I want to have a One Piece discussion later. Like the stream, people. I appreciate everybody coming through though. Tell you I'm about to start doing the My Hero shit every week. No problem, man. So I'm doing the My Hero shit every week, yo. I'm telling you, it's real.
Yeah, don't say that.
Thanks for inviting me. It's good to talk some My Hero Academia.
Yeah, appreciate you having me, man.
Yeah, Mugiwaka, we gotta talk some One Piece later, bro. I wanna ask you a few questions.
I'm done. I'm tapped.
I wanna ask you a few questions, bro. Some serious shit, you know.
I'm tapped out.
Oh, speaking of One Piece, hey, speaking of One Piece, Brago.
Yeah.
Speaking of One Piece, I just wanted to say this: Vince Smoke Snail Boat.
We ain't seen him this chapter, but I feel you, bro. I feel you.
I wanted to say that on stream so long.
I'm not talking One Piece. I'm not talking One Piece till I get back from my cruise, bro. Like,
you going on a cruise?
Yeah,
tomorrow. Cruise?
Oh, then you should talk before you go on a cruise. So you get distressed, you get stressed out, then you go on your cruise and then just de-stress, bro.
I got enough stress to.
Nah, get even more stress.
I got enough stress to last me until like freaking until Whole Cake Island ends, whenever that's gonna be. Like, bruh.
I mean, you know.
Y'all don't understand. Brago, you really don't understand how.
I'll go listen to it.
Any argument with Ty.
Give us the info before it goes hiatus like Hunter x Hunter. Come on, fam.
Nah.
Matt,
we'll talk about it on stream later.
Nah, I'm not talking One Piece, bro. I'm really not. I'm good, bro. Like,
Flash, we're gonna talk about it later. Matt gonna be like, let me jump in for a little bit, yo. Let me tell y'all what really happened.
No, listen, Brago, listen. Any argument that I've ever had with Ty, like I would go through that 1,000 times.
Really? It was that bad today?
Yeah, bruh. Yes. Like,
not for nothing.
It's so bad. It was so bad. It was so bad, bro, that I had to think about. Like, I was like, dang, who brought this fool Grim into the community?
It was you, nigga.
I'm about to go watch this shit right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. This promo is crazy right now.
Wait, that's on your channel?
That's on Mugiwara Matt B's channel.
Yeah, it's like the last, like the last.
The most recent
of the stream.
The last 20 minutes
of my most recent stream, bro. And like you're gonna be hearing like Grim talking into his mic, like eating it, and then yeah, bro, it was just bad, bro. Like I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
Hey man, I know that shit was probably crazy. Oh man, tighten up. Yeah.
Y'all see the Abby? Y'all see it?
Vince Smoke's out here with them fodder feats.
Yeah, fodder feats.
Come on, here we go.
Hashtag fodder feats.
Look, this is a My Hero stream. I'm not about to go on that rant again. I've been having that rant for about a week now.
I mean, Luffy knocked out 50,000 by himself.
But got 10,000 niggas, man.
I've been
10K. Is 10K a lot?
Like I've been fighting tooth and nail for the Vince Smokes.
Is 10K a lot?
Hands and feet, Brago. Don't bring up that Conquerors.
I'm just saying, bro. In the grand scheme of things, it ain't that impressive.
Come on, man. What you mean? Look.
Did they use their army?
True.
We don't know that.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. From the panel, we only see them 4, right?
Yeah, that's true. But I think they definitely use their army.
To believe that it was them.
I think they use their army.
But even if they did, think about it. Think about it in the world of One Piece. What does that mean in the world of One Piece? These people came in and defeated 10,000 soldiers from a Yonko's army. Like in the One Piece world, that's a feat. Regardless of us as viewers, like, we already know the ins and outs of everything.
Yeah.
They beat them boys. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like feats like this.
After they just now took an L from Big Mom and them, like they shrugged it off like it was nothing.
No, feats like this are the reason why they're so like revered. They're like, yo, the Vince Smoke, they took out 10,000 of Big Mom's part. And it's like, wait. Then it's like, then they go against someone like Katakuri. Shout out to Reiju. Nah, I think I like Reiju and I like Ichiji.
Ichiji for me is still cool. I love how in the anime he's voiced
by Sasuke.
Even though I gripe on Judge so much, I still like him. Like I look at like I talk junk about Judge like a homeboy. Like, you know, if your homeboy fucking up, you gonna get on his ass. You gonna talk shit about it, but you still like him. You know?
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about Judge. That's why I got my face on his body right there.
I see you, bro. I see you.
I don't know if I'm gonna be up for that Brago thing. You know, Brago like to pull at 2 in the morning type shit sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm honestly not sure what time it's happening.
What time are you gonna do the stream?
I just want to say, Team Luffy to the dirt.
Hey, and you know, bro, Dustin, wait. I gotta say this. Bro, Dustin, you might be right, bro.
Right about what?
Yo, Matt flip flops every stream, bro. This nigga Matt, bro.
No, I was literally speaking facts, though. I was speaking facts.
Oh my god. Last time Matt was like, I don't know how Luffy takes out Katakuri, bro.
Listen,
Go ahead.
I'm trying to tell you.
Go ahead, Flopper.
The way that Oda is writing this, Katakuri's gonna lose to Luffy. Like the way that he's writing that. And if he does do that, right? Everybody's going to Coco Island right now, including Big Mom.
Correct.
Vince Smokes.
Yeah.
Luffy and his people. Everybody's going there. If Katakuri goes down and he's in the mirror world, there's not going to be anybody to defend Big Mom.
So what are you saying, man?
I'm saying that there's a possibility. I'm saying.
Are you saying Big Mama's gonna fall? Is that what you're trying to say here?
No, that is not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I'm not gonna completely rule it out of the question anymore.
Oh my God, the Flopper is at 100% plus ultra.
Yo, let me drop the mic now.
Go ahead.
And
go ahead.
If she does go down, I'm dropping One Piece. Like still.
Oh wow.
Still, because look. You gotta look at it. Snack is nowhere to be found. All of the other people, like they pretty much made them seem useless when it comes to the might of the Big Mom Pirates. Like if you really look at it, Katakuri and what's his name, Cracker, were the only people that Perospero ain't done nothing. Wait,
Matt, we gotta talk about this later, Matt. You got a bunch of controversial opinions. You're gonna come, Matt. Come, listen, Matt. You said initially Luffy Luffy's gonna lose to Katakuri. Then he said,
"No, I didn't say he was gonna lose, Brago. I didn't say he was gonna lose.
I'm talking about initially.
Initially
he said he was gonna win. Then he said he was gonna lose.
Right.
Yes, that is what I said.
And now you're saying he's gonna win.
But no. What I tried to say, and no, what I said, what makes the most logical sense is if Luffy like overwhelms Katakuri briefly, and then he snatches Brule and he gets out of the mirror world, and then Katakuri's trapped there. That's what I said makes the most sense, and it protects Luffy, it protects Katakuri. Like Luffy's gonna beat him now, like the way that it's been written. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I can see it.
This Matt.
I was saying before, the frustration of like how he's like pissing off Katakuri and it's like switching from observation to armament. I think that's the way he's gonna do it. He's gonna force him to use armament hockey. Then he's gonna use a speed man that's being hyped up. He's gonna send some shots to his head, stun him, and that's how he's gonna win.
I want to see. I would like to watch a basketball game with Matt and see how he goes after first quarter. Like, I don't know. I think the Wizards got this. The Lakers might have this, bro.
LeBron James.
Brago,
Lakers tonight. Let's do it.
Luffy had his chance to escape this chapter. He had his chance, and he did not take it.
Yeah, and at this point, he has to fight him, bro. If he runs away, man, that's gonna piss me off. Like you can't call somebody for. It's like in wrestling where you call some guy for a fight, and then afterwards you try and like run away. Like, come on, that's just
And when you saw they thought he was running away, they was like, "Oh, he's just the captain of a secondary power crew." Till he turned back around.
I feel like that's the theme here, where they keep like the big vampires. They're still underestimating the Straw Hats, which is like it's like oh my god, it's so frustrating.
And I'm sorry to say that, like as much as it hurts me to say that, I didn't want to say that, but I'm just like I gotta be objective. And like but listen, man, I still don't think it would make sense in the story if Big Mom goes down. I would be so against that, so against that. But I can see it happening because, like, literally, she's gonna be by herself with Peril Sparrow, and he's not gonna be able to do much to defend her.
And I mean, I still stand by my thing that if like CP0 is gonna be more active in this arc, we're getting a Buster Call.
Laz has been preaching that for like.
December, she's Susie, and she has a transformer nail. It's
Buster Call.
Hey, look, if they do a Buster Call. The Buster Call ain't gonna mean nothing because they got the big smoke snail boat.
Hey, originally my theory, I said Judge had ties, like he would have some kind of ties to the government to summon that Buster Call. So,
Judge?
Nah, forget a Buster Call, man. We got Vince Smoke snail boats. We don't need no Navy ships.
But he can be carrying the vice admirals there, yo.
Oh, that's why you hyping them niggas, bro.
We'll see.
Hey, wait.
I love the Vince Smoke.
Wait. All right, I want to hear a little bit more about your Buster Call. Like who do you think is coming? Like Fujitora or like I want to hear a little bit more about you.
Brago streams never end.
You gotta watch. You gotta watch the second Outer Haven stream that we ever did. You gotta watch it over there. That's where the thing is.
All right.
All right, like the stream, people. Subscribe if you have not. I appreciate everybody coming through though for this Boku no Hero stream. Definitely happy where it ended, talking about Boku no Hero. So yeah,
I was gonna ask you guys real quick. What everyone's favorite superhero from My Hero?
Gangorku.
Nigga, Laz, you know what you're doing, nigga.
This nigga. Nah, we ain't doing this. I'll catch y'all later. Because the longer this goes, the lesser the chance of me streaming later, to be honest.
This is everybody say Gangorku.
Nah.